Ever found yourself frustrated just because things aren't going your way? Or maybe you're in a hurry and everything seems to slow down. What you need might just be patience. Patience, often touted as a virtue, is so much more. It's a skill, a form of self-control that involves waiting calmly without getting annoyed or upset. It's the ability to tolerate delay without frustration, the capacity to remain calm under pressure. Whether it's a long line at the coffee shop or a significant life goal that seems out of reach, patience helps us keep our cool. It's a critical ingredient for maintaining relationships, allowing us to empathize and understand others better. It's also a key to achieving our goals, as it allows us to persevere, to stay the course when things get tough. So patience isn't just about waiting, it's about how you behave while you're waiting. Now that we know what patience is, how can we cultivate it? The first tip is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness, in essence, is the practice of being fully present and engaged in the moment, aware of our thoughts and feelings without judgment. It's like taking a step back and observing your mind. You see, when we're mindful, we're observing our life as it happens rather than being swept up in it. So how does mindfulness help cultivate patience? Well, it's simple. When we're mindful, we become aware of our impulsive reactions and have the power to choose a more patient response. We notice the tension rising, the frustration bubbling, and instead of lashing out, we pause. We breathe. We choose patience. Mindfulness helps us to respond rather than react. It gives us the grace to be patient with ourselves and others, to navigate life's challenges with a calm and steady hand. Remember, mindfulness is the key to patience. Moving on to the second tip, slow down. In this fast-paced world, we often find ourselves rushing to the next task, the next goal, the next milestone. But in this constant haste, we tend to miss out on the beauty of the journey itself. By slowing down, we allow ourselves the luxury of patience. Imagine you're reading a gripping novel. If you rush through the pages just to reach the end, you miss out on the intricacies of the plot, the depth of the characters, and the skill of the author's storytelling. The same principle applies to life. If we're always rushing towards the destination, we fail to appreciate the journey. Slowing down doesn't mean becoming sluggish or lazy. It's about taking the time to breathe, to think, to appreciate. It's about understanding that good things often take time. It's about enjoying the process, not just the outcome. So the next time you find yourself rushing, remember to slow down and breathe. The third and fourth tips to cultivate patience are to develop a positive attitude and practice gratitude. Let's delve into the realm of positivity first. Developing a positive attitude is akin to donning a pair of rose-colored glasses. It allows us to view our world through a lens of optimism, turning obstacles into opportunities and frustrations into lessons. The key is to shift our perspective, to see the glass as half full rather than half empty. When we're stuck in traffic or waiting in a long line, instead of focusing on the inconvenience, we could use that time to listen to an enlightening podcast or simply enjoy a moment of quiet reflection. By changing our perspective, we can find patience in unexpected places. Now, on to the fourth tip, practicing gratitude. This involves appreciating what we already have, rather than yearning for what we don't. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to fall into the trap of always wanting more success, more money, more recognition. But this constant striving can lead to impatience, as we're never satisfied with what we have. By practicing gratitude, we can shift our focus to the abundance that already exists in our lives. Whether it's a warm bed to sleep in, a good book to read, or a loved one's laughter, there's always something to be grateful for. When we start each day with a grateful heart, we're less likely to be impatient. We're less likely to rush through our day, always chasing after the next big thing. Instead, we can slow down and savor the present moment, appreciating the journey rather than just the destination. This isn't to say that we shouldn't have goals or ambitions, but rather that we should also make time to appreciate what we have right now. In short, a positive attitude and gratitude can create a powerful foundation for patience. They allow us to see the world in a more favorable light, to appreciate our current circumstances, and to be more patient as we navigate life's ups and downs. With a positive attitude and a grateful heart, patience becomes easier to cultivate. Finally, the fifth tip to cultivate patience is to exercise regularly. Now you might think, how is hitting the gym or going for a run related to patience? Well, let's dig into that. Regular exercise has tremendous benefits for our mental health. It's like a natural antidepressant that can reduce stress and anxiety, and less stress means more patience. Physical activity, whether it's yoga, swimming, or even a brisk walk, helps us channel our energy and frustrations in a positive way. It's an excellent outlet for those moments when we're feeling impatient or agitated. Moreover, exercise also brings a sense of accomplishment. Each time you reach a fitness goal, you're training yourself to wait for results. To be patient, it's a practical, physical manifestation of the patience you're striving to achieve in other aspects of life. So to be more patient, don't forget to move your body. To wrap things up, let's go over the main points about patience, and the tips to cultivate it. Patience is a virtue that involves tolerance, endurance, and a calm demeanor even when faced with adversity. It's about accepting the pace of life, even when it's not in sync with ours. We can cultivate patience through 5 key practices. Practice mindfulness and be fully present in the moment. Slow down and savor life's journey, not just the destination. Develop a positive attitude and choose to see the good in every situation. Practice gratitude and appreciate what you have. And lastly, exercise regularly to relieve stress and improve mood. Cultivating patience benefits us in numerous ways. It increases our happiness by allowing us to appreciate life more. It reduces stress by helping us stay calm in difficult situations. And it improves our relationships by making us more understanding and tolerant. Remember, patience is a virtue, and like all virtues, it takes time to cultivate, so be patient with yourself too.